Hello. Here with Mayortown Matt playing Gyges. So you have 6 pieces to start. They can either move 3, 2, 1, depending on how many rings. You'll see all the pieces. You're trying to get to the opposite circle. And we can change our starting order if you want to either of these positions. I don't know if really any.
Is there any capturing?
No, and we pretty much since we can bounce off each other's pieces. I think you can only move your backline pieces. So I don't know if it's never come to this. I've only played it once with Justin. But I think so if your piece was currently my backline piece, I think I could move it because I can only move pieces.
Oh.
I think every piece will be the same since they're the same color.
Yeah.
But the goal is just to get a backline piece into that final circle.
Can you stack pieces?
No, well, you can go on them, but then you have to move off. So say if you land on the 3, you then move
You would
3,
have to move the very next turn.
or just no that turn. So my 1, I moved that 1 on top of the 2, and then moved it 2.
Yeah.
Oh snap!
Whoa. It would be interesting. I like the piece movement, but what would also be really cool would be if you could choose different types of pieces to use. So if you had to choose 4 pieces from a set of different pieces that had various moves.
I mean, I like the simplicity of 3, 2, 1. Or do you mean
Yeah,
more
totally.
numbers, or what do you mean by that exactly?
Wow. Yeah, I guess you got to move them all first, don't you?
Oh, and I think I don't know. Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot. I didn't mean to move that one. I was just kind of like looking at it, but I'm not too worried. I mean, oh god, keep forgetting that. That's the move confirmation. When you're sitting on another piece, it's not a move confirmation. It's a
Yeah. Dude. Oh, shoot.
I got
Nice.
it.
Oh,
Cool.
nice.
I will propose a rematch.
Do we propose a rematch or do we play again?
I think you propose a rematch. It says
Oh.
you have a game in progress at another table.
Yeah, weird.
Okay.
What?
I pushed C this game, so I went to.
Yeah, it's the same game
Oh
that we
yeah,
just played, though.
yeah, it's the same game.
Huh.
Push play again,
Yeah.
and it's now. Okay, I can just invite you to this one. Don't push play again. Oh. I don't know why. If I push play again, it doesn't give me the same, like, time. Did you get invited?
Yeah, sure did. Wow. I'm about to play a real-time game over the course of 2 days with an opponent.
You are up. Was that GG or was that just some squeaking?
I don't know. Might just be something this week.
Caught Watson's attention. So, there's any questions you have about the game?
Any questions I have about the game?
Yes.
Have you figured out any sort of strategy?
The main thing I think about is like placing my 2s or 3s down in spots where they'll then be able to move 2 or 3 into the goal.
Yeah.
If I land on top of those 2s or 3s.
Yeah, that makes
Or
sense.
1s even. I mean, but the 1s are kind of harder. I try to get the 1s out first just because I think they're harder.
Yeah, absolutely.
But other than that, and like I want to keep like my threes or something in the back sometimes too if there's a good move, you know, because it can travel the distance.
Yeah, definitely.
I think the same thing here. So yeah, I usually I've got my ones out first. I don't know if that really means much, but it means that I still have more to do when there's more pieces on the board. So like I have my twos and threes right now, and the board's filling up, so I have technically, I guess, more of a chance to score. I guess I don't know. That's kind of my thinking. I mean, I'm sure. I don't know.
I guess my other question would be: do you think that any do you think that either of the players has an advantage based on when they go?
I would guess the first player. I mean, that's usually the thing with abstract strategy games. But it says my moves in progress, but I don't know. Sending move to server. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I would guess first person just because that's how most games work. But I mean, with randomized starting and quite a lot of different moves, I think it'd be pretty hard to memorize something. Like memorize openings. I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong. There's less pieces, so. Six by six? 1, 2. Yeah. This could be a good one for like well maybe if we knew it better. For like just playing while camping, we could like dig little holes. 6 by 6 holes.
Simple. I think it'd be hard because you'd have to be really familiar with the
With the what?
you have to be really familiar with the movements, you know. You have to be like pretty darn certain.
Oh, you do have to move it exactly into the hole, so it can't be like.
Yeah. No, I know. I didn't realize that it would give you the ability to move my three then, though.
Yeah. So okay, yeah, that's what we mentioned. It's only so like our pieces are the same.
Yeah.
And it's just the back line. I can just move it right back to yours.
Yeah, you could literally move it just right back into the same. Dang boy.
Huh. Wow.
Oh. Dang. Nice.
Oh, that one's okay. I'm gonna push play again and change it to not rated in.
Okay.
If that. I actually. You should say rated and not rated. Now I don't know if training mode or non. Do you know if that's normal mode and training mode? You're already in a game. Oh, okay. I'll accept that. So I joined your game. Did you propose a rematch?
I must have.
Okay. Well, we are both sitting here, and I think you have to push start. Oh, maybe I have to push start.
Do I need to click good again? Uh-huh.
All right, I think I'm here. Okay, I did actually have something I wanted to think about. So these aren't all the positions, it looks like. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's a pretty short game. So that was that 2 or 3 games?
Yeah, it's been 2 so far.
All right. It's been
Still pretty quick.
16 minutes. And most of it has been figuring out how to start the game. No, I won't say most of it. Are you at the table?
I believe so, yes.
All right.
And that would mean I can do this. Cool.
So I guess the other rule I haven't mentioned is like you can't like land on a piece if you're not finishing your land on that piece. So like I can't walk over a piece.
You're not sunscreen.
Did Alma want to play any game?
Say what now? I can't hear it.
Did Alma want to play like Carcassonne or anything?
Do you want to play Carcassonne or anything? Nah, we're good. Let's see.
Maybe some other.
I'm going on a hike, a 2-day hike for Grassfire tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
And that was because I was making my I had my list for today, and I knew I had the games to play today, but I did not put that on my list that I had for today.
Where are you? Are you guys going to Shenandoah again?
No, we're going to. Actually, I don't know what the mountain is. I don't want to give it away too much for location. I don't want to give the exact location. Huh?
You said you guys are going for 2 days?
Yeah.
Should be fun.
Oh boy, that's annoying. The George Washington. Yeah, so that's probably near the Shenandoah.
Oh, nice. I like George Washington.
Yeah. So that's I guess that's one side of the Shenandoah Mountain, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I think we're going on a mountain range that is kind of like a peninsula type of mountain thing, like coming off of the it's not. If we couldn't look into the Shenandoah Valley, I don't think.
Yeah.
And it's on the side. Yeah, it's not in the valley. It's on the other side. It's a little closer than our regular spot. That's in the Shenandoah. So my two one is kind of stuck because it can't. I guess I can move. I haven't run into many things on like, oh, I can see my partner. I can see my opponent is about to win. How do I stop that? Like I haven't. I guess I haven't played enough to
Yeah,
see those strategies.
I kind of figured that the only thing that really makes a ton of sense is like, oh, just make sure.
Like sometimes if I move, I'm not really looking at it to see. Oh, can now my
Yeah,
opponent win because I just gave him like a 3 or a 2 in his area? But I do think the rules are simple enough that that we can play while camping and like there's not like disputed things. We kind of just
I
have
just
to.
think I'm not familiar enough with the movements yet.
Yeah,
I would have to play maybe like 20 to 30 times, maybe.
20 to 30. Okay. Cool. I lined up that 3-1, but other than that,
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to get it lined up perfectly. I had like so many different combinations that would get me back to the very last row, but there wasn't a combination that would get me perfectly where I wanted to go.
I propose a rematch if you'd like. Yeah. And I'm still, I guess I'm still at the stage of like clicking on them to see. Like, I try to, I try to bounce them off more than anything. But
Yeah.
yeah, lining the 2s and 3s up, getting the 1s out first. Having a 1 next to the 2 was kind of useful in that one because I could always.
Yeah.
It was kind of like a ladder type thing. I sent a rematch. I don't know if you see it. Boom, 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 boom. And I played 2 games with Justin, I believe. I could be. I mean, I don't think we played longer than 30 minutes. And I mean, might have played 4.
We're playing again?
Yeah, at least one more. We're at 23 minutes. So.
Oh, there it is.
"13 whole seconds." Any initial positions you? I kind of like the ones on the outside. That seemed because then I can bring them. I guess it doesn't matter because I like to jump like be able to move the 1s and bring them kind of towards the middle.
Yeah. Yeah,
Or
it
like
was,
kind of almost
Gyges.
as far out as I can, pretty much. Um, I think you have to confirm it.
Weird.
Oh yeah, I haven't really noticed who's gone first really because no matter what side of the board you're sitting at,
Yeah.
or like yeah, you just take turns going first. So like it's not like chess, like a black and white, like always. Yeah. And I think the blocking thing, that's a pretty interesting tactic that will come up. I mean, when we get better. I mean, same with some of the other camping games. Like more Barbara, I think I'd still want to play before we went camping to make sure I knew things.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you have a day that you're flying back?
Yeah, I'm flying back on the 30th. I should
30th.
get back on the 1st,
Oh,
like 4 in the afternoon, I think.
I didn't see it until. That's a really weird move.
Yeah, it's crazy how wild some of the moves are able to get. Dang, more.
Do you want to stop? Do you want to do any more?
No, we can stop there.
No.
Probably a
That was
good
Gyges.
even moment.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Love your friends and family, and tell them
Thanks,
so.
friends.
Goodbye.